and a movie. And the show ends with Teddy.
You want her to make a clap.
Oh my God! Why doesn't everyone just back off?
Pull out final food. She was low-key denied me.
One show that never really comes up in these conversations, but at the time was just as big, if not bigger, than some of these, was Good Luck Charlie, which ran from 2010 to 2014.
Well,
the thing that made the show different than almost every other Disney Channel series before or since, really, was that Good Luck Charlie was made to be a family sitcom. Basically, all that means is the parents and adults in the show are not just like complete total idiots all the time. But anyway, so to round out the month of Disney Channel that I just decided I was doing for no particular reason, I figured I'd check out Good Luck Charlie.
There you are, 9 months old, and look how cute you are. Yeah.
Not crazy, but it surprised me how much Charlie grew up. I mean, if you start acting at that age and then grow up, it would be a big difference, a huge difference to the acting community.
And look how cute I am.
Okay, I'm sorry. What high school kid has this kind of self-esteem right out the gate?
Yeah.
The only time I've ever seen that is like when a guy gets dumped and suddenly he's like, whatever, you'll never find anyone else like me. Oh man,
like
how will I ever find another guy who only wears camo shorts, black hoodies, thinks
like
vaping is a personality, and completely misunderstood the point of the movies Fight Club and or Joker? Like yes, indeed, it will be tough, but somehow I must press on. Anyway, so this is Teddy, our main character. Teddy's mom has just had another baby, and so Teddy decided to start making these video diaries, or vlogs, if you will, about all the wackadoo zany adventures that she and the rest of the family get into, and teach her new sister Charlie all the wonderful life lessons they learn along the way. You know, stuff like family's important, or friendship is important, or who could forget that one time where Teddy...
What Teddy was trying to do in her blog and teach Charlie all the life lessons that go on in her family, so it'd be like memories, and she can watch it back and remember from her being young and then growing up.
Friendship in the same episode? Anyway, so we get to meet the rest of the family, like Mom.
Oh, hey, looks like Dad taught you how to eat bananas. Oh, and there's Mom, looking lovelier than ever this morning.
Not in the mood.
And then we have PJ, the older brother.
There's your older brother, PJ, doing today's homework at the last minute as usual.
This is today's homework. This is yesterday's homework.
There's a chance you two will be in high school together.
Wow.
Okay, that was pretty funny. Not gonna lie. And then we have their dad who runs his own pest control business, and that's the entire family.
So, now you met the whole family. We're getting somebody?
One, how baby can be a surprise. How that even possible?
Surprise, you know, like I assume you were there when it happened. Like, it's almost as weird as when people tell you, we're trying to have a baby. Like, there's a whole lot of information in that sentence I don't need to know about. Yeah. But anyway, so finally we get to the main plot thread of the episode, where Teddy has a study date with a boy. Wink, you know what I'm saying? But Mom's going back to work that night and wants everyone to stay home.
I'm going back to work tonight at the hospital for the first time since Charlie was born, so I want everyone to stay at home and help Dad with the baby.
No, Mom, I'm not going to be here tonight. I have a study date at the library.
I'm sorry, Teddy, but you're just gonna have to reschedule.
Mom, don't take this the wrong way, but why did you guys have to have another baby?
Well, because 3 kids was just too easy. 3's for quitters.
I mean, you do realize you brought this on yourself, right? There's like a million ways you could have avoided all of this. So anyway, the mom goes off to work that night, and everyone's home watching Charlie. Now, because of this, Teddy can't have her study date at the library like she was supposed to, so she does the next best thing.
I'll get it, I'll get it, I'll get it. Nobody else get it!
Hi. In the space?
Wait a second, Teddy's on a date with Matt Pat? Well, I, for one, cannot wait to hear about Five Nights at Freddy's for the next 3 hours.
Teddy's dad.
I'm confused
nice to meet you, sir.
Who Matt Pat. I'm still on that situation.
For our biology test tomorrow.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Anyway, so after kicking everyone out of the living room so they can...
Hey, when your daughter tell you that they might have a study date, it's not just a study date. They're not just having a study date. Like,
first of all, what you're not gonna do.
Teddy and Spencer sit down and have the most wonderfully awkward... Wait a second. Is this dude wearing a sweater vest over a t-shirt? And like, you invited this guy over on purpose?
Oh, man, I left my book at school.
Really?
Oh, that's okay. We can just
Come
share
on,
mine.
Teddy. You could find somebody
grab a pencil.
Oh, yeah, I might have one.
Oh, Nah, they trying to get in the action.
Me too.
That was not my intention at all.
This is definitely awkward.
No. This dude did not just make the hot guy TikTok face right now. Dressed like this. No. Abort mission, Teddy.
Right. Cellular respiration.
How you even get in this type of situation with him?
And he's wearing loafers with a sweater vest? Is this dude 85? No, you don't get to dress like this and also be like, hey, look at how thick my neck is. Want to see my cool Adam's apple? Anyway, so as you may have guessed...
Alright, Spence. You thought Teddy was gonna fall for that? You really thought if you wear a loafer with the vest over the shirt that she was gonna fall for it?
Dad's coming down the stairs and then slips and almost just like drop kicks the baby across the room.
Like he almost drop kicked on Charlie. He almost literally killed Charlie. Not drop kicked Charlie.
Tells Mom.
And then when this happens, their dad hurts his butt pretty bad, and PJ takes him to the hospital, but they can't let their mom find out because she's a nurse at the hospital, by the way, so they gotta keep it all hush-hush.
Oh, boy. Hang in there, Dad.
Why
did he?
Why
did he spank his own dad? Am I watching the right show?
Why
but then, of course, wouldn't you know, the mom does indeed find out that they're at the hospital because, well, of course
Why? Don't put that. Please don't put that.
You gonna give me my sponge bath?
PJ,
Oh!
Hey, Mom!
How you gonna get out of this?
what are you doing here?
How you gonna get out of this?
Giving sponge baths to big hairy guys.
Well, son, in this economy, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, hey, $10 is $10, you know what I'm saying? And while this is going on, the younger brother Gabe breaks into the neighbor's house to eat her food, and then Teddy has to go over there and deal with that situation. However, you're supposed to do that.
Okay, I think we're done here. Good night.
It is now.
Yeah.
What's going on? Ever since the baby arrived, everyone's been ignoring me.
Oh, so I think Gabe feel like no one care about him or love him, and they put more focus on Charlie than him.
I feel like I'm invisible. I'm just a loser middle kid, like you.
I don't know, man. For me, being the middle kid ended up being pretty cool because, like, you got to do pretty much whatever you wanted, and like, no one remembers you exist half the time. It's awesome.
And I was a baby once, and then you came along, and I was not happy about it. Then you peed on PJ, and I thought, hey, give the kid a shot. Look, someday you're gonna feel the same way about Charlie that I feel about you. Well, how do you feel about me? The hottest guy in school is at our house right now, and I'm here with you.
I'm sorry, Teddy. The hottest guy in school?
Teddy.
This dude right here, the man with the fashion sense of a math teacher.
Teddy. I'm sorry, Teddy. Spencer is not the hot guy in school. No hot guy wear a loafer, right? And then with a sweater vest over a shirt, and then try to do a cringy move that all guys do when they try oppress a girl, right? And then he try to move on when he move on you, and he's talking about the hardest. You talking about the coolest. There's nothing cool about what you're wearing.
The kid who put all of his skill points into his neck? This is the hottest kid in your school? Man,
Not
my parents put me in the wrong high school. I
The
tell
one
you
who
what.
put
But
all
yeah,
his
so the
skill
study
points,
day kind
all
of
his
sort of doesn't really
coolness
go that
in
well.
the
But
trash
Teddy learns the importance
before
of
he can
family
step
for the
in.
first of many times, and it all kind of works itself out in the end anyway.
But the good news is, now there is no good news. I take that back. It's a text from Spencer.
Yeah, he said something about he wants me to throw it back for a real one, whatever that means. Now, Good Luck Charlie went on for 4 seasons, 97 episodes, and a movie, and the show ends with Teddy.
You want her to make a clap.
Oh my God! Why doesn't everyone just back off?
Going off to college, but not just any college. No, of course not. You know, because it's like every main character in like every teen anything, she gets into Yale because it's just that easy. And so she spends the last episode of the show trying to think of one final video diary life lesson she can teach to Charlie, who's now like 5 or something, and has all the signature sassiness of a Disney Channel little sister. And oh my goodness, no. They have another kid? There's 5 of these kids now? Mom, Dad, you have got to chill out. This is getting ridiculous. Anyway, so the last episode.
Yeah, Mom, Dad, chill out. Y'all definitely need to lock up that room and never go back in that room. Because once y'all go in that room, y'all gonna end up having 6 kids instead of 5.
The whole show is about Teddy throwing a goodbye party, and everyone's kind of reminiscing about all the shenanigans they got up to the last 4 years. Like how Teddy ended up dating Spencer in season 1, but then he cheats on her. Excuse me? Imagine being this dude and thinking you could do better than this. And of course they break up, but then they become friends again in season 2, and then they date again, but then they break up again in season 3, and then in season 4 they're kind of like friends again for a bit, but they decide not to be friends anymore. And in the middle of all of this, Teddy dates this guy named Bo, who also looks like a time traveler from 1955. So yeah, Teddy definitely has a type. But anyway, so at the end of the show, Teddy's having her little party thing. You'll never guess who shows up.
Come on, Teddy.
That's right, the secret love child of Andrew Callahan and Seth Rogen himself. No, actually, I meant the next guy.
Wait, what?
Hey.
Well, would you look at that? If it isn't Captain Adam's apple himself.
Oh,
hey, look at me.
Really
I'm Spencer. I'm only 19 and have perfect skin, and my hair looks like Jimmy Neutron. But anyway, so just for old time's sake, Spencer and Teddy sing a song together because, of course, Spencer plays the guitar. Why wouldn't he? And once you know, gosh darn it, this reignites a long dormant spark between them.
I mean, it was really great seeing everybody, especially you.
Yeah, and I'm so glad we're back to being friends again.
Yeah, me too. You know, Boston and New Haven are pretty close.
And actually caught
we could make friends to see each other?
You know, as friends.
Yeah. Yeah, as friends.
Friends don't kiss.
And of course, everyone else in the family also gets their resolutions. Like, the mom goes on to become the local news host for Good Morning Denver. The dad becomes friggin' ripped for some reason. Even Gabe gets to reminisce a little bit with the neighbor lady, whom he's been tormenting for pretty much the entire run of the show.
We've had some bad times. We've had some worse times.
And Gabe finally get to apologize to Mrs. Daphne for all the badness that he done and all the bickering him and Mrs. Daphne had. This is the best thing Gabe could ever done.
There was the hatred. Always. You know, you taught me an important life lesson.
Y'all policy
to
be
fear
like
and mistrust adults.
And that's pretty much where the show Good Luck Charlie ends. I assume after this, Amy and Bob over here went on to have another 12 kids. Which, I mean, look at how absurd.
Bruh, don't tell me y'all made a part of a secret season and Amy and Bob had some new kids and they start popping out kids after kids after kids after kid like Bob had money after money. Whoa. How much rich you got, Bob? How much you have to do in your dick is broken. Your dick definitely has been broken.
I guess I shouldn't really be surprised. But you know, I will say, okay, this show is actually a lot funnier and more watchable than I thought it would be. Like, it definitely feels more like Boy Meets World or like a TGIF sitcom back in the day, and not so much like a Disney Channel show, if you know what I mean.
For a pregnant woman, I'm really smoking, aren't I? Ba-bam!
I think silence is my best option here.
Like, I'm not saying it's amazing or anything, but like, it's a lot better than I expected. You know, like I said in the video, this show was contemporary with a lot of the other like major popular ones, like, you know, like I said, Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly Place, Jessie, like a lot of those big ones. This show was basically either they started at the same time or like Good Luck Charlie started when the other ones were kind of in the middle of their run. So it was contemporaneous with a lot of the big ones that everyone knows, everyone talks about, even to this day. But for whatever reason, it just like hasn't come back around in like the popular internet memes like Geist or whatever. I will say, of all the Disney Channel shows that I've made videos about, which is, I mean, many at this point, at least 10 maybe, I don't know, like a lot. I think it holds up among the best. Like, you go back and you watch, like, Sweet Life and you watch, you know, Wizards of Waverly Place and especially, like, Hannah Montana and stuff, and it's like, I don't know, man, like, it really doesn't hold up as well as you remember back when you were, like, 12, you know? It's a lot funnier than I thought it was going to be, for sure. And it kind of presents things in a slightly more mature way. Not that it's a mature show by any means. Don't get the wrong idea. It's definitely held up a lot better than some of the other shows, but it's just not in the same vein. I don't know, like kind of like what I said in my Jessie video. Like Jessie was also a lot funnier and a lot more mature in its humor than I was expecting. Not that it's like an overly cerebral show, but you know, like it was just like there were certain jokes where I was like, huh, that's a higher level joke than I would expect from it.
Damn. Good Luck Charlie wasn't like weird at all. It was, but like something that got me really thinking and really miss watching Good Luck Charlie. Like, subscribe, hit that post notification bell, and we'll catch you in the new season of season 4 of recap mode.